Alrighty. So, Mr. Call you Marley or Vibe?
Yeah, just Marley.
Marley.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll take a look at your Ana gameplay today. Cool. So, feel free to ask questions and stuff.
yeah. I'll try and
Anytime,
think
and
of
you can
some.
share your thought process between stuff as I talk to try to
Yeah,
coach you how to play Ana better, right?
yeah,
Okay. So, why do you play Ana? Just because she's fun, or what?
yeah. Just 'cause it's the end. Yeah, literally. Like Mercy, there's no aim. It's pretty boring. Moira's the same. Baptiste is kind of the same. Like with Anna, it's just more fun. I can shoot at the enemy. I can shoot at the team. I feel more involved. I'd like to say.
I see. It's good. Same reason why I play it. So at the start, pretty good.
Watching your back.
Okay, so far, uh, it's you did something not that great right now. You moved to a not so safe position for the main reason because of like, look at that.
Yeah, yeah, true.
So what you wanted to do here is just stay behind your tanks. Stay behind everybody, so you have the most vision. So the best spot you can be is right here. It's because you have a mini next to you, and if somebody wants to go after you, they have to go a very long way towards you, and your team should be able to see or hear this person over here.
Yeah,
So this would be the safest spot to be at to heal your team. That's pretty much it here. Just because that Doomfist, he probably noticed you, and he might just kill you instantly at the very 5 seconds of the start of the game. So
yeah. I'm not sure. It might be what happened next. I guess we'll find out.
okay, but note the what how you should play Ana since you're a ranged healer. You should
Yeah,
be as far away as possible from the enemy team, like pretty much the opposite direction where the enemy team is, right?
yeah, yeah,
And you should be like within sight of your team,
yeah,
but that's the map alert lets you do that. Yeah, that's what you
yeah,
want to do. Is just be at the opposite side of the enemy most of the
yeah,
time. She's a range healer. She can heal across the entire map. She can do damage across the entire map. You can throw your nades. You can throw your sleeps from the other side of the map. You don't need to be right next to your team most of the time.
yeah. That's
The
true.
the only times you want to be close to your team or like relatively like a short distance to them is when they have dive characters. Diva, Winston,
Yeah,
Genji, Tracer, so you can get safety from your team. But
yeah,
here, they only have Doomfist, and that's about it. So, Doomfist is your main, like why you should save your sleep just for him,
yeah,
and that's about it. You can safely be wherever you want. You just gotta look up for Doomfist and save the sleep for him, most of the
yeah.
time.
I got a quick question.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I've had this problem sometime. So, like Anubis,
Mhm.
at the back you're supposed to be on that tall bit,
Yeah, the
and
high ground where the mega is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So what do you do if your tanks move out of position but you can't heal them?
You
So
tell
I
him.
often find
You go
myself to
on.
jump down and heal them, but then I usually get dived. But now I'm like, I either heal them or I don't heal them.
Where like if they if they go past your vision like into the
Yeah,
mega where the
yeah.
choke point
Or
is.
they're kind of just like gone too deep, like they're just overextended.
Okay, so you go on your microphone and say, tanks, I can't see you, please come back. And if they don't do it, that's too bad, but
Yeah,
usually
that's usually what happens.
usually tanks listen to you and say, oh, I can't see Ryan or whatever who is playing, and they're gonna go backwards so they can healing.
Yeah,
That has to do with communication.
yeah,
My platinum games that I've been playing, I have to constantly tell my tanks, hey, I can't see you. Hey, you're walled off because I may put a wall up, so they retreat. They go,
oh, okay,
you
yeah,
know, there's a wall up. I can't see you, Winston or Ryan plays safer. Winston jumps up to get some healing. You know, Diva
Yeah.
goes up. That stuff. That just has to do with communication.
Yeah.
Or your positioning, which
Yeah. True.
which is you don't want to be like in the choke point because you're gonna get spammed out. You're gonna get killed. But that just has to be with the precision. You can solve that by just communicating with your team. It's that easy. Just some people don't listen, but that's too bad luck of the draw. But you try for the next game and do you do the best. It's like not everything's gonna go as planned. That's why sometimes you don't have to play perfectly, like I'm telling you. Sometimes you do have to take a risk, get out in the open, get closer to your team because your team is just going forward. That's fine as long as you try not to die. But for the most part, you want to be safe, like I told you, to be over here with Ana, because you're very important.
Yes.
Your healing output, is 1-to-1. How long you're alive. So the longer you're alive, the more healing you do, the longer your team is alive, and the higher chance you have win. If you die right away, that means you're done nothing. Like your team dead. But anyway, let's continue on. That was a long 10-minute thing with the first 10 seconds of the game. All right, let's go. Okay, so you now know they have a Doomfist. Luckily he didn't pay attention to you, but now Farah's spamming you so she knows where you are. Stop feeling that. That's fine. Nice. You shouldn't do. Okay, good. Okay, so he was gonna die anyway, but you were within his single range. That even if he died there and he cleaved you, you're gonna have to use your cooldown or just be low health, and then Doomfist or somebody can just shoot you. If one fire rocket can kill you after one swing, damage boosted rocket. Just don't be in his range. You can't kill him right away, especially if you're solo. But just try to be out of his swinging range if you're gonna sleep and shoot him.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay, so there's a hog to your right. Okay, he jumped down. Okay, so question here: why did you use your Ononade here?
Well, I was planning to get both of them to heal him for longer, but I missed.
Okay, so that's good, right? Thing is, they're not critical. They don't need that extra boost of healing. Okay, because one, it's a hog. He has his own healing and he gets damage reduction when he uses it. And Oris is using Fortify. You see her use Fortify here, so she also doesn't need the nade. Right here, you can just spam healing. That's all you need to do. And the only one fighting them is Doomfist. So they're not gonna die here. The nade is better saved here for yourself or to get an anti-nade on somebody that's your team's fighting. So that's the only thing, because these guys are not gonna die by Doomfist. The Doomfist I think is dead already. So now it's just keep healing them. Even you missed. Too bad. It's okay. With time, you can aim. You can aim in practice. You can aim better. But let's continue. Continue on. Okay, good. See, they're back to full health. Look, and Hog uses take a breather. He's back to full health. So okay, this is a great precision.
Lights out.
Precision. Now this is native. Yeah, there you go. Okay. You have nano now. You can use it. Okay. Let's keep watching.
Nano boost is ready.
Okay, why are you AFK here?
I can't recollect really.
Because right now you're
I
like.
think I'll.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm not really sure.
So you just micro AFK because something. Okay. I know it's a beta game,
I
but
think I heard something, but I can't. Yeah, I don't know.
heard something.
I'm not
What,
sure.
in your house?
I don't know.
Oh, but okay. So I know it's a video game. It doesn't matter if you're amazing at this game right? I mean, if you are, you can, you know, get a job out of it. But for the most part, most people aren't gonna get a job playing this game. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know it's a game. You don't have to put all the effort in, but this is competitive. If you want to get better, don't go AFK in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Because right now, your pig got pushed in, and the healing you can put into him, the nade or any type of healing, would have helped him out a lot. Now he's out of your view, and he's about to die. And you're DPSing now, which is, you kill Ana, good value, but your team's dying.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. And look, your hog's still alive somehow. Okay, you still have nano, so are you gonna? Nice save on him.
Get back in.
Okay, you won that fight. Besides the micro AFK, you, in my opinion, you should nano earlier to save that Orisa.
Yeah.
For the main reason, I know it's like maybe you wanted to save it for Nano Blade.
Yeah, I was queued up with Sombra, and we were planning to Nano Blade.
Gotcha. Okay, so Nano Blade's a big ultimate, right? That's a game-winning combination. But here, this fight would have been won faster if you nanoed the Orisa. She would have stayed alive, which means your DPS would have stayed alive longer because they're trying to kill her.
Yeah.
And you would have been easier just to take the point. He can wait it out. He can just wait for your nano to get it back, especially since you have Hog and Orisa. Orisa's just gonna be constantly taking damage. You're gonna get nano again in like 30 seconds or so. So this would have been a perfect time. Nano, she would have lived. Ryan would have gotten deleted. And then she would have gotten another shield, and then you guys would have killed the Ana or the Hog, whatever you guys wanted to do. Yeah. Fight would have been secured. Because look at your Genji. He's 60%. Like, barely halfway. And
yeah.
And your Orisa's almost has a supercharger. Like, if she nanoed her, would have done more damage. She would have gotten a supercharger. Probably pressed Q, and then everybody gets damage boost, and then the fight would have won faster. And then the next fight, you would have Nano, whole Hog, and, you know, all their stuff, right?
Yeah.
But just use your nano. Okay, let's get past this. And don't AFK.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of your positioning, this is a good spot to be at because, for one, nobody's pressuring you, no one's going after you, so you can stay up there as long as you want. You have a great vantage point to your team, and you can chuck anti-nades or antis to the enemy team trying to take the point back. This is a good spot. You also can just be near here. Yeah, this is a good spot. You just have to watch out for anybody coming to your left side, and
yeah.
That's about it. If they're not pressuring you, you can just stay here all day and just keep chucking antis and healing, and like just that's it. That's about it. Spot. You just stay there. You'd be good. Now you got Nano Blade this fight, so you're also AFK. He's about to die. You can Nano. Okay, he's fine. I was like, I would have pressed Nano right there. He's about to die. Don't die. Okay. So this is a good opportunity for Nano Blade. There it is. Nice. Wait, he not kill anybody with that? No way.
I think one. It's not usually like that, I must say, but yeah. It was
It's not what?
unfortunate. It's not usually like that. It's usually like 3 kills, but it was a bit unfortunate.
Sorry, he messed it up, you know. I feel it.
Yeah.
You're covered.
Okay, so now you're in low ground. You're exposed. I know this thing's blocking your heals, but you know, if you would have stayed up here, you could have just moved over here and still would have been safe. Why did you just decide to jump down? Just let me go back a little bit.
You're
You
powered
got
up.
Nano
Get
Blade.
in there. You're going to be
He
okay.
needs healing.
You're covered.
Oh, I think you might have just fallen down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, well, okay.
I do have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too when I'm too close to the edge.
Yeah.
But okay, now
You
that
don't realize.
you're here now, like you're here now, so just at least at least use the shield. Okay, you are. Okay, you can reposition here now, so you're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing it.
Legions of witnesses. Get here.
What did you use that nade for?
I think it was to save the Lucio, but I think I whiffed.
Was it? Okay. I see. I got you. For
Yeah.
Doomfist. So when he already slams somebody, and it's not you, it's very difficult to chuck grenade and save him because he's already up in the air.
Yeah.
The most thing you can do is just shoot and heal him or sleep him when he uppercuts, so he doesn't get the follow-up damage.
Yeah.
So if he uppercuts a teammate, and you should look up and try to sleep. Or you can throw the grenade at Doomfist himself, so the splash damage heals your teammate and antis him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not at the ground. It's mainly for two reasons: the travel time between your grenade. By the time your grenade gets to where you want it, he's gonna already be up in the air, probably killed somebody already. If you were right next to him, probably you would have gotten the nade on your Lucio. But in this instance, it would have been better just to
Just to feel.
go for the sleep or go for just heal him.
Okay.
Get healed.
And he dies here. And then it's too late now because you threw the nade.
Yeah.
And I have been many.
Oh, I'm on slow motion.
Taking
My bad.
damage.
That was a good attempt. He was gonna punch towards you. That was a good attempt. Okay. You know why you got killed there?
Out of position, but I was, in all fairness, I was trying to debate the Doomfist, and I got.
I see what you were trying to do, but the reason you got killed is because you stood still.
Yeah, that's true. as well.
Like if I knew you were trying to juke him, which you did because he whiffed his ultimate. No, actually no, he landed here because you got a.
I got hurt. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see
I was
that.
planning to jump down, but obviously I was still.
I mean, jumping down would have been a death sentence because your team died already on the point.
Well, yeah.
But okay. So the way you do that, you have to, you know how you already know to use walls or like cover like this to try to block line of sight, which is good. The only thing that you did wrong is you stopped moving. If you would have kept moving back and forth between the cover, he would have a higher chance to dodge it because he has to figure out, or he's pretty much a 50-50. Do you stay? Is he staying here or is he moving to the right?
Yeah.
And then between that time, if he misses and you're full health, you're not gonna die. But you stood still, you got hooked, and then he went up for you. So you just stood still.
To be fair, we lost the fight anyway, but yeah.
True, but it's just
So,
something you can
yeah.
do. More improvement.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
stop moving. I mean, okay, just don't take that to heart, because sometimes you're completely safe and you can aim.
Yeah.
But I mean, just try not to stand still.
Yeah.
All right, let's go again. Okay. So you guys are down through 3 now, so you guys just need to regroup. You shouldn't stand here. So right here. Okay, you went AFK. Oh, you did it because you're still using the mouse, but you're in the middle of open. Freaking, someone can just hook you from here. Someone can shoot you from down here. It's like, and you're standing still too, so easy headshot. Doomfist can come rolling in and just kill you. It's like, yes, you're winning to regroup, but don't regroup in the open, where everyone can shoot you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Stay with tanks or just
Behind the tanks or behind some sort of cover. Even being over here, next to the mini, is safer than being here. You can even go over here, you know? They can't see you, you can just wait here, you know? Or you can just wait and spawn.
Yeah, sure.
But okay, luckily they didn't rush you up here in the high ground and kill you. Okay. Nice beats. You should look for a anti now because everybody's near full health. They have sound barrier. Unlucky. That was just reaction time of you hearing the pin sound effect and 180 sleep, but that's like a top tier reaction time thing. So don't worry about it. Unlucky, okay? Nice. Again, now you have to regroup. You still have time. So one thing you know is at 85% is anything 85% or below is the last fight of the control point, because 85% and slightly below is enough time for your team to touch the point for like calmly, right? So you can, and I think you have Lucio too, so you can have speed boost and even get there faster to touch. So you don't have to panic. You can just relax. It's at like 80%, 75% or something like that. So you can just wait it out. Especially now, like you guys still have the point somehow. Wait, no, your guys are red. Yeah, you guys are red. So yeah, it's you guys can still contest, especially since you have Lucio. So you don't have to like panic and go like I need to go now. You have time between 80-85%, so to trigger the overtime.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. Taking cover. Doomfist is up there. You saw him, right? Shooting at you now? Oh no.
This will only hurt for
Okay, nobody touched. Okay, that's unfortunate. A lot of that just is because of panic and people trying to get the point because that's where you have to be. But oh well. Let's go to the next one.
ready for battle.
Okay, you still have Barissa, you have Hog, now you have a Brig. Alright, so now that your composition has changed because you have a Brig now, you're gonna be the main healer. Like, there's Brig does a lot of healing, but she has to trigger Inspire. For the most part, you're gonna be the main bulk of your tank healing. So that's your responsibility, is mailing your tanks right now. And it's gonna be a little bit tough.
Enemies over there. Fire in the hole.
Okay, so why are you moving over here to the right side?
I didn't want the Anna to start shooting at me if I stood on that bit on the left.
Up there? Gotcha.
Where Doomfist is, because the Anna was shooting down, and I didn't want to keep getting poked at, so I'd rather just stay away from her.
Okay.
And then still be far away.
Good judgment. Doomfist is still there though. Okay. Okay.
I have your back.
Okay, so do you know why this is bad right now?
Not at all, if I'm being honest.
Okay. From this screen, do you know where you are?
Hmm.
Okay, so you're in the middle of the open with no cover anywhere around you.
True, but my plan was to dip to the right if I needed cover.
Okay, so where are you gonna go?
behind that like lion statue thing.
Okay, so you're gonna walk all the way back here for cover. So
Well, that was my plan at the time.
that's fine. Sorry for being a little condescending. I apologize for that. No, okay. So the thing is with this is you're out in the open. It takes like 1 or 2 seconds to get to your cover right now that you want to go to.
Yeah.
That's enough time for somebody to just come in and kill you. You need to be next to cover at all times because you're Ana. You're very slow. You have no mobility, and you need your nade to heal yourself. And that nade can be just the changing factor of any team fight because you can get like a 2-man anti-grenade, 3-man anti, and that would win you the fight. So right now it's very dangerous because Fire's over here, or she was over here. I think she died. Where is she?
I think so.
Okay,
Oh, no,
she's
still
dead.
there.
Okay, she's going back. She hasn't died yet. And if she went over here, you would die. There's nowhere to run.
Yeah.
It's just that my main point is you're not using cover here.
Yeah.
Right now, I know your McCree needs health. After that, you should go up here.
Okay.
Or up here. For the main reason is that you just have a cover. You can stay next to this pillar and just heal your team, and you're not gonna be in danger. And if the Ashe, they switched off Ashe. If the Pharah starts spamming rockets at you or something, you can just stay here for a couple seconds, and then re-peek again, because she's gonna have to shoot something else, or else she's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Or you can be on the left side over here, so you can get more view on the right. Or you can be over here. This is a little bit more risky because the enemy can just come through here.
Yeah.
But you want to be here when your team's moved up. Like if your team's in this area, or your team is like trying to hold a choke over here or fighting over here. It has good sight lines because you have cover right available. If you go left, you have cover, and you can shoot into there or to the both choke points, the statue, and you have a mega back here to get you filled up. So right now, when you're playing Ana, always try to be next to cover.
Yeah,
Always. If you're caught in the open, you're dead. That's simple as. Because you're too far away from your Orisa to protect you. You're too far away from McCree, and you're too far away from the mini and cover for you to have any viability to live. Right now, it's a regrouping phase, so you're not in danger, complete total danger right now. Right now, it's repositioning. Go where it's the safest and the best vision for you to heal your team and throw antis, right? So that's what you should be doing right now. Repositioning to a better position. Okay, the enemy team's coming in. Okay, so you're AFK.
To be fair, that's actually a question. What do I do if they're all healed up? Because I don't want to shoot them, because then I'm the target now. If you know what I mean.
Okay, so that only would apply if they have a dive, like a dive competition where Winston has to fully commit, or like a ball has to commit to a jump, to a slam, because you kind of want to wait for the Winston to jump in first, and then you show up and start healing or anti-ing, because he already used his jump in his bubble. So if he does want to jump towards you again after his jump pack cooldown, he has no bubble, so your team can heal you. They can shoot the Winston, and he probably die if he jumps you, because you have sleep, you have your self nade, and it takes him like 5-6 seconds to kill you with your nade. It's a long time. So the only time you should be hiding is when they have a dive composition that are hard targeting you.
Yeah.
Or you know, you can just tell or just be next to your brigade, or your other support, or your Kree. Well, not really your Kree, because he plays mid range. But like, if you're next to your second support, that's also fine. If you want to be more aggressive with Ana, you can stay next to your second support because you both can heal each other. And yeah, you can just heal each other, and your team can come back and help you, or you and the other support just take care of the problem.
Yeah.
Here, since you're not in danger of anybody jumping you, except Doomfist, but like it's gonna take him a while to get to you, and if he does get to you, you're gonna hear him because his cooldowns are just really loud. Unless he has some sneaky rollout. Other than that, you're good to just be up here and shoot into the enemy team. Because if Doofus commits to you, he's probably gonna die. You also have sleep and nade to keep yourself alive, so you don't really have too much of a problem against Doomfist. Only time if he starts off high ground, which is almost impossible around here because there's not a lot of high ground.
Yeah.
If you start off high ground, he's definitely gonna kill you if you don't nade him as he punches you, or like he uppercuts you. Other than that, you're fine. You're fine. You just being up here. When everybody's healed up, you look for damage. You shoot a shield. Okay. You shoot at the Pharah. You shoot at anybody that's not behind a shield. That's so you can get your ult faster, and you can whittle down a barrier, like before a fight happens. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what you should be looking for when everybody's healed up. When you think that you don't need to heal at this moment, you can throw 1 or 2 shots at somebody, or a shield. So you're active. So I did notice here that you just kind of just waiting because you don't have nothing to do, but you do have something to do, which is shoot enemies.
Yeah. It's because usually whenever I do that, I get targeted. So I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna take that risk anymore.
You shouldn't do that. Because the riskier the plays, the more value you get. So like, let's say you were in a aggressive position for a nade, right? Like it's easier for the enemy to get to you, but you throw a big anti-nade and you live because you have a sleep start. You freaking single-handedly kill the enemy team. Like being over here, you know. Freaking, oh, they're not going that way. But the only viable areas I already told you is being around here or here. Otherwise, it's too open and you don't have enough sustainability to be anywhere close where your tanks are. So in this map specifically, you kind of only left with being here or in just there across the way into the bell, or generally, like I said earlier, on the opposite direction of the enemy team, which right now is exactly here. Because they can just go around here, you know. Pharah can come back here and then, hey, look, you're out in the open, dead, a free kill, and then you probably lose the fight after that. But let's continue on. So hopefully, so I think I answered your question, right? Where you wanna, if you don't have anything to heal, you can
shoot shields, or
shoot shields, or shoot enemies behind a shield, like Pharah. It's 3 shots to kill her without a mercy pocket. You need 5 shots, which is harder to do. But if not, you can just shoot. You can pressure the mercy. So if you see the mercy, shoot at the mercy. So she's pressured to go away from the Pharah, or or at least not be as mobile as she wants to be. So she's lower health. She has to stop and get healing from the other support, and if the other support's healing the mercy, she's not healing something else, right? So yeah, you can pharmacy, shoot at the mercy, try to be behind cover. If a Pharah is by herself, you can 3-shot her. Just don't be afraid to shoot at enemies. It's like you do a lot of damage. You do a lot of damage. You do 70 per shot. That's 3-shot kill on any 200 HP target. Okay, behind you. A little too late there, but you know, but that's just reaction time. You'll get better at that. That's nothing to talk about. It's like he's behind you. You reacted to it. That's good. You reacted with his sleep because he was gonna punch straight towards you. All around, a good take. But like I said earlier, you would have not been in this situation if you had a better precision.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's good what you were trying to do here. So just moving forward a little bit more. So what's going on here? Okay, you're regrouping now, so just regroup.
You're covered. Please move behind the barrier.
Okay. She got slept. Your Pharah just got what's the word? She got outplayed. She got slept in the air. Look at that.
Please move behind the barrier.
And she gets okay.
I will keep you here.
Doomfist and there. You kind of just like in during this couple seconds, it seemed like you just didn't know what to do, cause you kind of just like did the shake here where like you know what I mean? Because
I think so.
Cause let's go back.
Before this bit, or is it? Okay.
No, it was right here because your team was regrouped. You guys were ready for a fight, but you kind of oops, that's my bad. You just didn't do anything. You didn't shoot into the enemy team. You didn't get a
I
good.
was nervous about the Pharah because they were quite close to me, so I didn't want to be too close. And then I think I pushed up to nade the Orisa, but then she died. So then I was like in an awkward situation.
Yeah, you have to be aware of the Pharah, but you know if you're next to a wall, she can't shoot through a wall. Like, she can fly over it, but she's risking getting shot from your entire team and shot from you as well. But for the most part, I don't think Pharah is anywhere close to you to put yourself in danger. So you should at least push up to where the rock is, so they can't shoot you, and you can just jiggle peek. You know, like peek to the right, shoot a heal, or shoot a damage, or throw a grenade, and then peek back. You know, like that.
Yeah.
That's all. Of course, you're gonna eventually die, but just like don't be too afraid.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. Like, where's the Pharah? Pharah is behind the drum. Like on the other side of where you are. Like, she's not gonna kill you.
Yeah. True.
So it's fine if you come up here and jiggle peek and throw a grenade or something like that, right? You're not in danger of dying. The only one that you have to look out for, like I said before, is Doomfist. Because he needs to fully commit to you, and he has the highest chance to easily kill you if you're not paying attention. Pharah, as long as she's just not close to you, you can dodge your rockets and get behind cover and shoot at her. You have an easier time shooting at her than she does you. So she kind of like can't do very much if you're close to cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would have been a good opportunity to throw an anti. Like, if you went up here, a 2-man anti or 1-man, at least on the hog. But right, you could have done that, and you could have just gone over here and try to heal her. You could have done that. I know it's pretty exposed, but like that's the most you could have done.
Yeah.
Now you want to heal her, which is a good instinct. You know, you want to keep your tanks up. Okay, she died, so you want to head to cover. Which you are in cover, but like, okay, Doomfist. So you do know, I think earlier, or is it later? You know how to sleep Doomfist, right?
At the beginning, I didn't, but I think I've got it to like. It's when he uppercuts you. It's when you do it, right?
Yeah, when he uppercuts, it's the easiest to.
Yeah.
So-
So I didn't know that at the beginning. I kind of understood it more as the game went on.
So you do want to sleep him. Sometimes you can't really use sleep first, because he just gets more damage. Like in this map, he's gonna have low damage with his slam because he doesn't have a lot of high ground around. He can get a high ground and punch in and fully commit to you, but usually you wanna nade. You throw the grenade when he uppercuts you, as fast as possible, so he gets anti, so you get 100 HP back, so you don't die with a follow-up damage, and then you can sleep him.
Okay.
Mainly because you're gonna die faster usually, before you throw your sleep. Like if you get Zarya bubbled when he slams in, yeah, go for the sleep. Or like if you didn't do if you're like full HP when he uppercuts you, yeah, go for it. That's just awareness about your health. But
Yeah.
for the most part, Doomfist is just gonna delete you as soon as he uppercuts. So, and if he doesn't, you're gonna have low health. So that's why you wanna throw the grenade at him when he uppercuts you. And then you can sleep him because he's in the air. He's locked in the air for a couple seconds. That's enough time to sleep him. And if he has his punch, he's gonna punch out, right?
Yeah.
So like like he punches out, you can't do anything about it. But usually you can nade yourself then sleep him.
Yeah.
That's how you should do it. But if you have a full health when he uppercuts you, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
اتعلم من الألم.
Or not really full health. Like if you have a good amount of health, if you're like 10 HP or like 50 HP when you're up in the air, you might want to just nade yourself. That's just a decision you have to make when you get uppercutted.
Yeah.
It's not really a clear cut like do this or that. It's
very situational, I'm guessing.
yeah, it's what the situation calls for, like your health, pretty much your health. It's like low HP, you nade yourself. If you have high HP, you just sleep him.
Taking damage.
Okay. Don't peek a barrage.
Yeah.
If you had sleep, I think I would have,
I'm not ready to
I would have taken that risk just to peek sleeper.
Yeah.
But you didn't because you used it on Doomfist and he got a little bit. That's fine. You guys are regrouping. It's fine. You have Nano now. See who your Nano.
Up. Get in there.
That's completely fine. See what I mean there? The
Yeah,
exact
I
same.
should've naded,
Yeah.
and then,
Then slept. He committed his punch to get to you, his slam uppercut to get you to low HP. So if you would have naded him, you had a chance to sleep him afterwards, and then you could have gotten away, or you probably just gotten away because he has too much health.
Yeah.
Pharah is a good nano target even without her ultimate,
Fuck it.
because she does what is it, 180, I think. No, 120, half of that 60, 180 per rocket shot, so she can kill any target with 2 rockets. If she's getting damage boosted by Mercy, she'll do 210, so she'll one shot what's it called, squishies, 200 HP targets.
Yeah.
So she's a good nano target, and if she has barrage, it's even better because she'll survive through the barrage and kill everything faster. So that's also good to nano her while she barrages. So nice, good nano target. Let's watch this in reverse. Oop.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Yeah, and there he is. I think did he go for the punch first and miss?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, he went for the uppercut first. He still had punch after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grenade would have been good there. Alright. So let's go. Because like Doofus higher rank Doofus can delete you within like half a second or a second, so you're not even gonna have time.
Yeah.
I wasn't cut out for it.
But at least you have the crosshair placement to self-nade yourself and to sleep him, so that's good. So that'll really help you out later on in ranks.
Get back in the fight. Taking damage.
This is fine. That's good. Taking pot shot at her, she has to use self-nade or get a healing from somebody else. Okay, now you're going back over here. Why are you going back here in the open? And then Doofus is back. You don't die this time, but oh no.
Clearing the area.
Right, so another thing you can do with Doomfist is jump and go forward in the
Oh, does
direction.
that reduce damage?
What?
Does that reduce the damage?
It does. No. The damage is depending on height and how far away you are from the center of where Doomfist is. But what I mean is that when he slams down and you're not in the death zone, where it just outright kills you, if you jump and move in the opposite direction of where Doomfist lands, you get more momentum and you're farther away from him. So that's good because I think it gets you out of range from his slam, his seismic slam, and it gets him farther away from his primary fire. So like it's harder for him to hit you with abilities and his primary fire, so you have a higher chance to survive, and then you can nade yourself.
Yeah.
So you can live longer. Other than that, this was caused because you were in a bad position.
Yeah.
Heroes never die.
Okay, how's your team doing? It's pretty even right now. And now it's not even.
This is much
And
better
it's done. They have
than
nano, so they use nano, so yeah. Just regroup. Oh, you can't regroup. They're about to win. The only one that can contest is Spara. And does she contest? No.
victory.
Alright, so in this specific game, it's mainly position based and how you're using your nades. That's besides general aim. You have to just practice on the bots and train your range. That's pretty much it. Hang on. Yeah. So yeah, you can just practice on the bots, aiming your shots, scoping, quick scoping, aiming your grenade and your there, I'll go back over to watch this. So let me show you what you can do. You don't have terrible aim. But you do need to improve on it because you're missing critical shots on your teammates. Like I still do that. You're not gonna be 100% perfect, but it'll get you into the habit of being better. So
Never stop fighting.
what you can
for
do
what
like
you
before a
believe in.
game or when you're waiting for in queue, you can just come over here in this yellow marker and just practice your game from here like that. Just when they're moving left to right. Just doing this and practicing your
Next
sleep,
time,
practicing your nade.
age and beauty.
You're
Have your own boat.
you're scoping, and then you can strafe left and right, and then try to aim that way, so you have more movement. You weren't moving that much in that game. It's not totally your fault because they were just most of the time they were ignoring you. You want to get used to healing without the scope because you're more mobile, and that's gonna make you harder to hit. Yes, there's times where you need to scope in, but when they're running Doomfist or like flankers, you can't be caught out scoped in, or else it's just gonna delete you like right away. So you want to get used to healing without scope, and then if you need to, you can just do that. Quick scope somebody if you need to heal them right away across the map. Or if you're safe and nobody can get to you easily, you can scope in and like move left and right still. You don't want to stand still, like I said.
Yeah.
You can do that and just practice.
Feeling sleepy?
Your sleep. There's also, you see the blue dot, the lines below your the crosshair at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like right below the triangle, the blue triangle. You see those lines?
Yeah.
And then the blue trapezoid, the last blue rectangle thing at the bottom. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's where your grenade will go. So you can use the scope to aim your grenade. And then over time you'll get a feel where your grenade will be, so you'll be faster, but it'll go there. So right now it's pointing next to the door, so you press E, it's gonna go next to the door. There you go. So use
I
that,
actually never knew
You
that.
should leave this to the experts.
yeah, there you go. You can use that to aim your grenades at a distance, and then with time you'll get used to it, and you can do it without it.
Yeah.
Oh, you look tired.
Yeah, just practice that in spots. Your aim will get better, and try to keep your crosshair within head height, or like around here, and try to keep it there. Don't go walking like this or like that, because that's gonna give you a habit of having bad crosshair placement. So when you want to make a shot, you might miss it because like you're looking up here instead of right at him.
Yeah.
Right. What else? Your nanos? Use a nano. Just use it. Remember your friend?
Oh, the Genji.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't notice him throughout the entire game besides when you nanoed him. Like, what was he playing after that? At the second round?
Played McCree after to counter the Farah, and then I think you played McCree for the rest of the game.
It's quiet time.
Gotcha. I mean, this is for you. I don't tell him about him, but so you do queue with him with Genji, right?
Sometimes. I mainly solo queue, but yeah, I do sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said earlier, like when you're waiting for Q, just be here. Practice your aiming.
Yeah.
Practice the placement, left, right, strafing, and then shooting, right? So you can move left and right and shoot your shots.
Target eliminated.
You can also just stand still and practice shooting without moving. Practice your sleep.
Nap time.
Practice your grenades.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
That map only had one high. You didn't go to map 3, so map 3 is a nightmare for Ana. God, map 3 sucks for Ana.
Oh, I just realised what one it is. Yeah, that one's not fun.
Night Market or Night Town or Downtown or whatever it
Yeah.
was. That map is
Widow Central, that is.
it's just I don't like playing that map with Ana because it's so open and like there's only one good spot for Ana. But it's doable, but I just don't like playing Ana on that map.
Yeah, I think I had ML7 say it's like one of the hardest maps to play Ana on because it's just you can get jumped from so many places.
Yeah, and she doesn't have the mobility or
Experience
sustainability
always
to
wins
keep
in the
herself
end.
alive. So
Yeah, I think you said to like stay with the Lucio if
Next
you're
time.
like duo, really.
yeah.
Keep the mobility.
Also, you should also practice being on the high ground, like up here, and then aiming down your shots. This will help you with your aiming downwards.
Going to hurt.
Because having a high ground is a good. It's always good
Yeah.
since you can get easier grenades, so you don't accidentally just kill your teammates instead of going for like anti.
Yeah.
Get a nice big anti, like a 2-man anti like that, So let's go with the conclusion, where in this VOD, just do the aim training like I showed you. That would help a lot, even if it's like 2-4 minutes, and always be next to cover with Ana.
Yeah.
That's you being alive. It's gonna win you a lot more fights. Just being alive. After that, in gold or higher, you might have to be more aggressive with your grenades, like mainly anti-nades to get to platinum and higher. You need to be doing anti-nades. It's not gonna be all about healing anymore. It's gonna be about your positioning and in your antis as Ana. Of course, your sleeps too, but I can't say anything because I don't know what you were using it for besides the Doomfist. Like your sleeps are just. Oh, sorry. I'll be going on that. But yeah. Conclusion: always stay next to cover and do the exercises for your aim. That'll get you to gold. At least having better mechanical skill and being able to use cover, because you probably noticed that nobody uses cover, and even in gold, like a lot of people don't use cover. So you knowing that and getting better fundamentals will get you to gold, maybe even platinum, at least at borderline platinum, because of those two things.
Yeah.
After that, it's just getting a lot of more value with your sleeps and with your
cooldowns.
With your cooldown, pretty much.
Yeah.
But that we can probably talk about that when you get to that rank, or if you want another review. If you want another review for that.